Well, Harry Wilson, here we go. It feels very much like the beginning of a new era for Wales. First of all, what have these first couple of days on camp been like under the new head coach?
Yeah, been really good. Nice to meet see the gaffer and his staff. I think a few of the boys already knew a few of them already, but no, it's been great to get out on the training pitch, see their ideas. It's been a lot of meetings, a lot of information, the way they want us to play. But no, I think all the boys are taking that on board, and yeah, like I said, to be able to train it on the training pitch, I think all the boys have enjoyed it.
What was your initial reaction when you heard that Craig Bellamy got the job?
I think excitement. I feel like when he played in a similar position to myself, so I feel like when you play under someone who's, when they were a player, kind of is similar to yourself, I feel like they understand you, the way you want to play. And yeah, seeing how he was a big part of Burnley's success, getting from the Championship into the Premier League and playing against them last year. I know although they went down, to see what a good team they were, the way they want to play, the ideas they have. Yeah, it was excitement when I first heard, and I think the first few days, I've seen why I was excited.
Give us a sense of what it's like as players when you come back into camp, but you've got a new head coach, a new set of staff waiting for you. What's it like for you as a group?
Yeah, it's definitely different. I think the majority of the staff have stayed the same with the physios and stuff like that, but like I said, the main staff, the manager, the coaches have all changed. So I think it helps that I knew a couple already. I knew Robes from my season at Cardiff, and Connor obviously knew Pete and Craig from his time at Burnley as well. So I think a lot of the boys knew the coaches already, so that helped. But then the boys who didn't, I think you have a meeting when you first get on camp, and that introduces each other. And like I said before, the way they want to play, kind of like the way they want to go about things, the rules. Some things have changed, some things have stayed the same. So yeah, I think it's been a positive start, and everybody's on board with and going the same way.
That first meeting you had, what was the key message from Craig Bellamy?
I think he put across the talent we got in the group. He feels like we got a really good group, and the way he wants to play, he thinks will really suit us, and I think it will as well. I think the players that we've got really suit the style of play that the coaches want to play, and I think the first few days on the training pitch we've seen that. And then it was also like the non-negotiables in and around the place, the standards, making sure the standards stay high, because if we can keep them high off the pitch, I think the standards on the pitch will be high as well.
Now, football works in mysterious ways, Harry, because Craig Bellamy's final game for Wales just so happened to be your first game for Wales against Belgium. What are your memories from that day?
Not a lot, to be honest. Yeah, it was a long.
You were young to be fair.
Yeah, I was young. There was a lot going on. It was a while ago now, like you said. But what I can remember was his standards then. I think I was on the bench for, I think it was Macedonia the Friday night before I made my debut, and he played that game, I didn't. So seeing it from being on the bench and seeing how he prepared before the game, how he was at half time, how he demanded of other players. I think I really saw that, and I was very young at the time, so to go from an under-18 changing room like I did at Liverpool at the time to a professional dressing room, and Craig who'd been in the game for 15, 20 years, and seeing how he went about it, and after the game how he recovered. Like you said, he was coming to the end of his career, so the way he looked after his body, he was straight in the ice bath and really doing things right. And I think he's taken that with him into his coaching role and now his manager role. So yeah, I feel like the standards that he's going to set are going to be really high, and it's up to us as players to make sure we maintain them.
Of course, he's a household name in Welsh football. What was it like when you were 16 years old to have a senior player like Craig Bellamy to learn from? Did he give you any pearls of wisdom during that time?
Yeah, like you said, turning up to that team at 16. I was really young, so to have him in the squad, I think Rambo was in the squad as well. He would have only been young himself, but I think because he'd already played a lot of games, I think I saw him as a senior player already, although he would have only been, I think, 20, 21 himself at the time. So yeah, to have him, the manager now, I think James Collins was another one that stood out. They were kind of like the ones I looked up to as the senior boys in that camp. I don't think Gaz was there at the time. and yeah, and just seeing the way they went about things, that was the one that really stood out for me, because when you're young, you kind of feel us, you believe in yourself in training, you want to get on the ball and stuff. It was more the things outside of the pitch, like I said before, the recovery, the way they looked after themselves, the standards they set. So like, they were the things that I really kind of noticed, and I've tried to take that with me through my career.
That time, it really did feel like an end of an era with Craig Bellamy retiring, but fast forward just over 10 years from Bellamy the player to Bellamy the head coach. What do you think Wales under Bellamy is going to look like?
I think we're going to play some good stuff. I think the way he sees the game is the ideas he's trying to put across to us. I think it's different, I feel, to the way we've played in the past. I think it's a little bit more risk, especially for the boys at the back. He wants us to play out. He wants the midfielders to get on the ball, and if they can't turn, to set and make sure we keep the ball and build from the back. So I think there's going to be an element of risk to it, but I feel if we can get that right, it gives us attacking players a chance to get on the ball, and if we can draw the opposition onto us, it leaves us with a bit more space. And I feel with the attacking players, the options we've got going forward, I think we'll really be able to hurt teams, and hopefully we can do that on Friday in the first game.
For you personally, Harry, what conversations has he had with you, and what's he expecting from you on that pitch?
Yeah, I think before, like I said, when he played, he's played in a similar position to me, so I feel like he understands my game. I feel like he sees me as a player that can link the play, that can come short, get on the ball, and maybe feed the players that are threatening him in behind the pitch. So yeah, I feel like the way he wants to play, the way we've set up, I think it'll really suit me. Because like I said, I like to get on the ball, I like to link the play, and with the players and the pace we've got ahead of me, yeah, I feel like I can find them and cause other teams problems.
How much does that excite you?
Yeah, a lot. Like I said, I've said before, the quality and the talent we've got in this squad, especially in the forward areas, is great, and it's up to me and the lads further back to make sure we feed them, the likes of Brennan and DJ when he's fit, and the other players we've got. We can't disappoint them, so we need to give them the ball and let them go to work, and then back them up, and then if we get chances ourselves, make sure we put them away.
Like we said, it's the beginning of a new chapter, and it all starts on Friday night against Turkey. Now, we all saw them at the Euros. They had a brilliant campaign. What would you say is the priority on Friday night, considering a lot of change has happened? What's the priority for Wales?
I think every time we go on the pitch, we want to win. I think every player that steps over that white line will be wanting to win that game on Friday. Hopefully that happens. We can't guarantee that, but what we can guarantee is we put the new manager's ideas into place. We all work hard for each other. And like I said, we know Turkey well. They had a great Euros, but we also give them a good game in Cardiff in the qualifying campaign. So yeah, we know what a good team they are, but we also know what a great team we are. And if we can adapt quickly and put the manager's ideas into place, there's no reason why we can't give them another good game on Friday. Yeah,
implement his ideas, but it's also a chance for the players to impress and to make your mark on him. Yeah, for sure. I feel like players who might be new to the squad, it's their chance to show the new manager what they can do, and it's up to the lads who've been in the squads for many years to show the manager why they keep getting picked, why they're always in the team. So, like I said, players will be wanting to make sure that they show the new manager what they're capable of, both on and off the ball, and yeah, making sure that they stay in the team. Thank you. Cheers.